Welcome back to Droid Squadron Gaming. We have another exciting unboxing for you. I am literally back from day one of Adepticon. Been there all day and decided I needed to shoot a quick unboxing for you guys because of their swag bags for Adepticon. If you got that advanced package, they give you a whole bunch of goodies. And the Atomic Mass goodie that I got in my bag, at least, were the probe droids. Now, one of my good buddies, Mordred is his name on Discord. He is awesome, so thank him very much. And I know he's watching, so thank you. Let me borrow his friend's Imperial High Command, and then in another video I have another unboxing with Luke and Hans that they let me borrow as well. So thank you so much. And the reason I'm only doing 2 boxes is because I don't want to make the video too long for you guys to watch unboxing. So we've got the Imperial probe droids and the Imperial High Command. I figured let's show them off. Let's start with the probe droids and then we'll go to the High Command next. So here's our box. These guys have been proxied a few times on the channel already, and they are extremely good for their points, and the fact they don't actually take up a slot. You just have to bring a Special Forces because they're detachment Special Forces, and then you can bring one of these. So they don't take up any slots or anything in the army either, which is fantastic. So we get 2 bases because there's 2 in here. Here's our screws and flight stands. We have our insert and our cards and tokens. And that's it. Okay, let's look at the insert first, like we always do. We've got the Star Wars Legion pamphlet that we always do. And the other side, of course, will show us the awesome probe droid models, all the Atomic Mass games, Asmodee, Lucasfilm, and playtesters. Next, let's look at the models. They are going to be a very easy one to build. We're using back the flight stands. We'll see how they work with these models. I'm not a huge flight stand fan. My ARCs all have them, but all my Mandos I had custom printed like smoke plumes from like jetpacks. But they work. It's the, obviously this little one's going to be useless because it'd be too low and they won't touch, I believe, based off their legs. But the other 2 you can pick how high you want them to float. And here they are in all their glory. So it looks like the legs are 2 pieces. So you just glue them together, and then the heads are also 2 pieces. Fit them in like that. That's it. These guys are, let me get you a little more detailed shot here. Their heads look great. Simple, but I don't know what more you'd expect from them. They look really good. And the other side, if you're curious, looks like this. So that is the lovely screws. Let's look at our things. We have, is Boba Fett back? I think so. It's slightly bigger on the bottom, but it's not really Boba Fett. It's just kind of okay, so what do we have in here? Well, we have probe droid cards in every language that they offer. So we do the top 2 because they don't have any upgrade slots. A probe droid's a probe droid. It's only 35 points. Like I said, it's detachment. So it's got Observe 3 free, Self-Destruct 3, another free action, Detachment, Special Forces. So I need Special Forces in your Imperial Army. We'll get you into these guys if you want to bring them. Disengage, Infiltrate, Hover Air 1, and they Surge to block white dice, 4 health, 1 courage, but they're a droid, so don't mess up like me and Don did on that episode. And remember that they can't be suppressed because they're a droid. And then we have our Light Blaster, melee to 1, 2 black, 2 white. So your first glance, you're like, oh my god, they don't seem that good. But they're given free Observe 3. They're 4 health, they're only 35 points, they have Infiltrate, they have Disengage, so if they get close, they can hit you for 4 dice with some free aims, or free Observe at least. And if you don't, or if you do shoot them, then you're shooting them and not your more threatful targets. And they're also activation padding in a good way. What I mean by that is I mean that you'll have more units to move around the field and contest points and such. So very, very happy with these guys. They've been on the channel at least, I can't remember what we've aired yet, but we've had, I think, 3 or 4 games filmed with them, so Don really likes them. We have the High Command, which this is the one that a lot of us were really looking forward to. We got Thrawn, Tag, Tarkin, and the new sculpt for Krennic. There's Tarkin on the box art, and then Thrawn, of course, on the background of the box art there. Let's get this open. This feels like a chunky box. Okay. Again, thank you for letting me borrow this box to open it. So I'm going to open it. I'm going to show everything off, and then I'm going to put it all back nice and neat as best as my ability. For you guys, there's our sprues we'll take out for a second. And then we have our 4 bases. And that's all that's on that side. On this side, we have Big stack of cards because, you know, you got 4 units, command cards. I'm guessing there's some upgrades in there. We're going to find out here in a second. Haven't opened this one yet. And then we have our insert. Let's take a look. So there's the models again, all painted up and looking great. The new Krennic sculpt looks great. All our playtesters and Asmodee and Atomic Mass games. And the other side is the usual. Okay. We always like to look at the sprues first. Let's do that right now. I say always. I'm pretty sure I switch around from video to video, but it's kind of the joke, guys. Kind of the joke. Okay. So a lot of the bodies are whole pieces, as in like whole pieces. Like these guys have back pieces, but this is all just like one piece, which is really nice. Let me get you much closer views here so we can get some detail on here. Okay, there he is. There's Tag. Look at that. Looks nice. And then we've got Tarkin's head there. Look at that old man hawk nose right there. That's great. I like it. I like it. It's the nose he should have. Got Thrawn. Looks fantastic. And then Tarkin, not Tarkin. What's the word I'm looking for? Help me, guys. I'll remember his name. Don't you worry. I don't know why I'm blanking. This is embarrassing. I'm not going to edit it, though, because I think it's more natural if I don't. But yeah, so that's... Oh, Krennic. Why does Krennic have 2 heads? I'm trying to figure that out. Okay, so one is hatless, it looks like. There's one, and then the other one, I got to flip it up to show you, has his hat. So you get both versions. That's kind of cool. I like that. He's the only one I can see from just limited sprue looking that has some alternative things. So that's nice. I do see a gun. Oh, that's a holster gun. Never mind. I was like, does anyone hold their guns? Let's look at the cards. These guys are going to really help the Empire open up in a lot of fun ways, I think. The combo of the probe droids and these guys dropping pretty close to each other. Can't remember if it's the same day or not. Minor Boba Fett, but not really. Okay, because they're all that token. That's right. But why? Okay, so we got our commanders, some upgrades, and then a whole bunch of command cards, and that's it. Okay, let's start going through these. Tarkin's an easy one. He is pulling the strings, Empire Trooper, Entourage Darth Vader, 6 health, 3 courage, no surging, white defense dice, 2 speed, and then contempt, 1 white melee, nothing else. That's it. He's pull the strings guy. He is 95 points. 3 command slots, though. I'm curious to see if we're going to get more commands on that upgrade pack, because that can really fill him out. But if you watched one of our more recent videos, he pulled the strings on Vader alone, and that did some work. Grand Admiral Thrawn now. We have Strategize 2, Cunning, Direct Empire Unit, Duelist, Exemplar, 1 Step Ahead, Tactical 1, 4 red for martial arts and melee, 3 red blaster pistol range 1 to 2, red defense dice, 5-3, surge to hit, 2 speed. Really good stat line. He is going to be 110. He also has 3 command slots, but he gets a training and a gear as well. So he's gonna be a powerhouse. Krennic, we know Krennic, his nothing's changed here. He still has his Spotter, Compel, Cunning, Entourage, Death Troopers, Exemplar, 3 red at range 1 to 2, 1 black in melee, 6-2 white dice, surging both ways, and speed 2. And he is 65 with 2 commands and a gear. Nothing new about him besides the sculpt, which is fantastic. And then we have General Tag. He is Calculate the Odds, Equip Logical Prowess, Exemplar, Inspire 1, 1 black in melee, 3 black up to range 2, 6 health, 2 courage, surging both ways, white defense dice, speed 2. He is 85, 3 command slots again, a training and a gear. And then his Logical Prowess is this card here. It's a 0 cost. At the start of this unit's activation, it may remove any number of tokens from this card to gain the matching tokens. When this unit chooses itself as part of the Calculate Odds action, instead of gaining an aim and a dodge token, it may gain 1 surge token and 1 aim token or dodge. You get a surge and then either an aim or a dodge. And you can put on this token at the start of the activation, you can pull it off to have him be like extra Exemplar. And then he also has a cash aim dodge to play with on that card as well. The other upgrade card that comes in this one buffs Death Troopers a little bit. This is Security Detail, Imperial Death Troopers only. This unit gains Guardian 2, Imperial High Command, and Retinue, Imperial Commander. For 5 points, the Retinue alone is really, really nice. And then we have a whole bunch of command cards. Let's start with the General Tag cards. Just because we just read his Imperial Prowess. So he's got a 1-pip. General Tag may remove any number of tokens from logistical powers, gain the matching tokens. At the start of the activation phase, General Tag may make a speed 2 move. That's nice. That's his 1-pip. He can really be that Exemplar battery. The Canny Adversary, this is 3 units. This round, when an enemy unit within 4 of General Tag spends 1 or more aim token, dodge token, search tokens, you add an aim, dodge, or search to the prowess cards. Then each enemy in line of sight of general tag, that enemy unit gains 1 observation token. Very nice comboing with that. We'll go with the generic one. This one works on any of the high command people, which is Tarkin, everybody in this box except for poor Krennic. He's not high command. That's okay. So this is the Empire does not tolerate failure. 2 Empire units. When a unit issued order this card starts the activation round, it may gain 2 aim tokens. If it does, at the end of the round, at the end of this unit's activation, if it did not defeat 1 enemy unit during its activation, it suffers 2 wounds. During the end phase, if 1 or more units issued an order with this card defeated 1 or more enemy commanders or operatives, you score a VP. That's really nice. It's a really good way to score some VPs. Let's go over to Tarkin's cards. He gets 2 cards. One is the Darth Vader card, I see people calling it. This is Moment of Triumph. This is a divulge card. Permanent, Vader gains Guardian 4. Grand Moff Tarkin can benefit from backup while defending. Grand Moff Tarkin can benefit backup by Darth Vader, even if the attacker unit is within 2 of Grand Moff Tarkin. And while Grand Moff Tarkin is contesting an objective that is not an allied territory, all troopers within 2 of him have Discipline 1. It's a permanent card, so once you divulge and play it, you don't get it back in your hand and you can't play the card again. It's out permanently. And we found that out on a forum ruling, so that's interesting. Then we have Fair will keep them in line. This is another divulge. This says resolves up effect permanent again. So if you choose this, you don't get the rest. But this says when an allied unit is issued an order with this card, it gains demoralize 1 until the end of the round, and then allied Empire units have demoralized to the end of the round. So that's good old Tarkin. And then Thrawn has 3 cards, which is fantastic to see. We have first 1 pip Thrawn. Architects of their own destruction. At the start of the activation phase, choose an enemy unit. If the chosen unit does not have a face-up order token, assign it an order token from your opponent's pool. The first time your opponent chooses to activate this round, they may choose to activate the chosen unit. If they do not, the chosen unit may not activate using a face-up order token until your opponent has no order tokens left, or on the command card. So in other words, let's say I want Luke's in melee and he's protected right now. So I'd like him to go early so I could shoot him. And I give Luke the order. Well, now he either has to go with Luke first, or he goes with Luke last. So if he chooses to go with Luke last, and I have an order, or I pull an order for that unit he's engaged with, I can withdraw them, and everybody can shoot him, because he can't go till the end. So it puts some interesting things. Or if Luke chooses to go first, and hits those guys and kills them, now he's out in the open, he can be shot again. So it's an interesting combo there. And then we have We Must Wait and Watch. This is Divulge. It's a permanent one again. So if you play this, you only get the top, you won't get the bottom. This is a big deal because I think the bottom's much better, but you guys let me know. I've seen some people say the top's better, but I think they're really wrong. Choose 3 allied Empire units. The chosen units gain reinforcements in this game. So just reinforcements. Or this card cannot be selected during the command phase. When an enemy unit ends its activation, you may discard this card. If you do, choose a non-suppressed, non-panicked allied unit within 2 of the enemy unit. That chosen unit may make a free action or attack action. So they can just attack. You can just, he's within 2, I'm discarding this, I'm attacking you. That's huge. And then lastly, I want you to no failure 3-pip 3 units. This round, when an allied Empire unit attacks during the form attack step pull, it gains 1 aim token if the defending unit does not have 1 or more face on order tokens. If you hit them first, you get some tokens. So that is the awesome high command box. It's going to add a lot of fun combos to this, and I'm super excited to see what everyone does with it. It's going to be a lot of fun. With that, I want to thank Merge again for letting us have these for this evening to do this unboxing. I'm glad I was able to show everything to you guys. These drop very soon, respectively. Depending on your country and region, check Asmodee's or AMG's site for more details. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll be back with a Luke and Han unboxing on the top.